King Frederik breaks his silence, the stunning transformation in Queen Mary after the coronation. Welcome to BNews. In a rare and emotional revelation, King Frederik of Denmark has spoken candidly about the profound and unexpected transformation he has seen in Queen Mary since her historic coronation. His words have stunned royal watchers and ignited an impassioned conversation across Denmark and the world. The king's testimony about his wife's remarkable evolution, from beloved crown princess to a queen who has already redefined her role, comes as yet another chapter in one of Europe's most captivating royal stories. But before we dive into the details of what King Frederik said, and what it reveals about Queen Mary's inner strength, her struggles, and the future of the Danish monarchy, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BNews, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exclusive royal update, powerful story, or behind-the-scenes glimpse into palace life. What do you think has changed most about Queen Mary since she became queen? Share your thoughts and wishes in the comments below as you watch. Now, let's step inside the palace walls and uncover the story behind King Frederik's surprising words, and Queen Mary's powerful transformation. The Danish people have long admired Queen Mary for her poise, warmth, and dedication to her adopted country. But since her official coronation as Queen of Denmark earlier this year, an event that marked a generational shift in the monarchy and captivated millions around the globe, she seems to have stepped into her new role with a presence that even her closest supporters couldn't have fully anticipated. King Frederik's remarks came during a heartfelt interview marking his first 6 months as monarch, where he reflected not only on his own journey but also on how his wife has risen to meet the extraordinary challenges of her new role. "There has been a strong change in her," he said quietly, his words filled with pride and perhaps a touch of awe. "Mary has grown into something even more magnificent than I could have imagined. She carries the crown with dignity, but also with her own quiet power." For many, these words confirmed what royal observers have been whispering since January, that Queen Mary's aura and confidence have deepened, signaling a queen who is not just fulfilling a role but redefining it. Those who have seen her at work since the coronation describe a woman who appears even more resolute, more engaged, and more focused than during her years as crown princess. Her speeches, delivered in flawless Danish, have grown more authoritative, her interactions with dignitaries and citizens alike seem more commanding, yet still approachable. And, perhaps most notably, her style and bearing have taken on an unmistakable regal quality. Not merely elegant, but emblematic of a sovereign's consort fully owning her position. Insiders close to the royal household reveal that Queen Mary spent months in quiet preparation for her new role, studying constitutional law, immersing herself in the nuances of diplomacy, and consulting with Queen Margrethe II, whose own reign spanned 5 decades. These preparations, however, could not fully convey how emotionally and psychologically demanding the transition would be, nor could they predict how completely Mary would rise to meet the moment. What makes this transformation all the more striking is Mary's well-documented humility and tendency to deflect attention from herself. Yet, King Frederik's comments suggest that Mary is no longer just fulfilling expectations, she's surpassing them, embodying the full weight of her role with a grace that is both natural and learned. "She has always had strength," the king added, "but now, you see it radiate from her. It's as if she's finally allowing the world to see just how much she carries within." Royal watchers have noted several key moments over the past months that illustrate this change. At her first official solo engagement as queen, visiting a Copenhagen hospital specializing in pediatric cancer treatment, Mary delivered a speech that was not only eloquent but deeply personal, sharing anecdotes about her own family and offering comfort to parents. The authenticity of her words reportedly moved several in the audience to tears. That same week, she hosted a state dinner for the President of Finland, commanding the room with her presence and demonstrating her diplomatic acumen. Her fashion choices, too, have subtly evolved to reflect her status. While her trademark understated elegance remains intact, she now favors bolder colors, dramatic silhouettes, and heirloom jewels, signaling her authority while staying true to her personal style. Each appearance seems carefully considered to reinforce her role as a modern queen, both relatable and aspirational. King Frederik's public acknowledgement of this change is significant not just because of what it says about Mary, but because it sheds light on the dynamic between the royal couple. Their marriage has long been celebrated as a true partnership, one built on mutual respect, love, and shared duty. His words reveal not just admiration but gratitude, as he himself adjusts to the weight of the crown. "She is my anchor," he said simply. "Even as she grows into her own power, she keeps me grounded." This is not the first time a royal consort has experienced a metamorphosis upon ascending to a more visible role, but Queen Mary's journey is unique in its trajectory. From her early days as an Australian commoner navigating palace protocol, to her seamless integration into Danish society, to her current role as Queen, Mary has consistently defied expectations while staying rooted in her own values. The reaction among Danes to King Frederik's comments has been overwhelmingly positive. Newspapers and social media have been flooded with messages praising the Queen's evolution, with many expressing admiration for the example she sets for women everywhere, that strength and gentleness are not mutually exclusive, and that growth can continue even at the highest levels of public life. Queen Margrethe, who remains a beloved figure even in abdication, is said to be watching her daughter-in-law's rise with pride. Palace sources confirm that the two women maintain a close relationship, often discussing royal duties and offering each other counsel. Mary is showing that the future of the Danish monarchy is in very good hands, one aide was quoted as saying. Internationally, Queen Mary's transformation has not gone unnoticed. Global fashion magazines have hailed her as a style icon of modern monarchy, while political commentators have praised her ability to balance tradition with progressiveness. Australia, her homeland, remains deeply proud of the Tasmanian woman who became queen, with Australian broadcasters running features on her impact abroad. Perhaps most compelling about Queen Mary's transformation, however, is what it suggests about the monarchy's ability to adapt and endure. At a time when many royal families in Europe face criticism and waning influence, the Danish royals appear revitalized under Frederik and Mary's reign, a testament to their ability to connect with their people and embody the values of service and resilience. As the couple continue their work, it seems clear that Mary's role will only grow in prominence and significance. The king's revelation about her transformation has set the stage for even greater expectations, but if history is any guide, Queen Mary is more than ready to meet them. For those who have followed her story from the beginning, this latest chapter serves as a poignant reminder of how far she has come, and how much she still has to offer. As King Frederik so eloquently put it, "She is not just my queen. She is Denmark's queen. And she is proving to be everything we hoped for, and more." What about you? How do you see Queen Mary's evolution since becoming queen? Do you think she represents the modern monarchy we need today? Share your thoughts, insights, and messages of support for the royal couple in the comments below. We can't wait to hear from you.